when there's something going on with their child, whether they be happy or what type of mood they're in, how they're feeling, what they're going through. There's nothing better than a mother's instinct or a father's instinct. It's called instinct for a reason. We have DNA ties, we have spiritual ties, um, we have metaphysical ties. This is why we're all connected as one, as being beings, because some way, form, fashion, we are all connected, and we all talk. I can't say we all talk to a higher source, but we talk to higher sources. But the higher source is in the main control, is the whole point. Overall, a lot of people have chosen and do choose to dwell and speak to lower level entities, which that is their business. Oh my gosh, you guys. Which I choose definitely not to. But, in some occasions or whatever, whatnot, there's occasion when you're going to run across some lower level entities. Period. Um, and just being prepared. Just being prepared and knowing how to deal with these lower level entities is the point of it all, right? Or getting educated, educating yourself. I mean, what would be the point of knowing there's good and bad and then not knowing how to defend yourself, or what the actions may look like, or what the beings may act like, or what energy you may feel from those type of entities, right? So what would be the point? What would be the point of God gave you free will, right? How are you going to use it? Are you going to use it to be ignorance is bliss type of thing, and then say, oh, somebody else is crazy? Or are you going to be like, oh, wow, the proof is in the pudding? Yeah, I was. Well, pretty much God is making it that way. Because God is quite literally tired of people being enslaved in different type of mindsets and different type of systems that are acidic to our well-being and personal growth here, because this is a learning planet and it's not meant to be a slave planet. Tear me up and tear me up. So they wanted me to go back to, they said, okay, it says, they said it was impossible to be in two places at one time, which is not completely true. Which is not completely true. You can be in two places in one time. It's called spiritual stalking. People astral projecting. That is not improbable. People, these entities know how to use their energetic forces in order to do so, in order to hack people's accounts, in order to harass people, stalk people, find out where they are, get into their phones, get into their emails, get into whatever. If you ever had your phone ever start taking pictures out of nowhere, you'd be like, what the heck? Or you have like half a picture blanked out or whatever. It took a picture of something they didn't want you to see. Or some pictures disappeared. Jupiter, the movie Jupiter. Or some pictures disappeared that were in your phone and they were supposed to be there, But then that led a straight clue to as to who was spiritually stalking you, right? So knowing these different things and knowing how to align your energy and ground your energy first and foremost will bring you into alignment more so with the energy that best suits you. Is the first thing you should do. Someone that is truthful, that's going to tell you, okay, X, Y, and Z is going on, and this is how you can do it, this is how you can heal it, this is how you can protect it, this is how you can cure it. Someone that can give you a full 360, and then you go to your own through full 360 and have your life experience of what you're supposed to do here on planet Earth and your internal universe to affect the external universe as to healing. Okay, so they were saying that this guy in jail had gotten bone marrow from his brother, so his brother's DNA was found at the scene of a rape scene, right? And it wasn't him; it was his brother that was not in jail, because the guy that they are accused in jail is the one that got the bone marrow from the brother. So they're saying, how could he possibly do this and this and that, right? So it's not impossible. I see their logic of it, but I also see the underlying underheadedness of what they do with our DNA, our blood tissue, bone marrow, so on and so forth. We willingly give our DNA and things like this, thinking that, oh, we're doing a great job, we're going to help somebody else. But not only does that could help somebody else, but they can also tap into your DNA and know what your life path is and do blood rituals and be drinking your blood because they actually do these type of things. And what else? They do that, and they also can use your DNA and things like that to frame you for different things. They can use it for all aesthetic reasons instead of alkaline reasons, but not only that, energetically, when you get somebody's DNA, where is their vibration at? What effect is that going to have on your vibration? Is the question that you need to ask. Are they demonic? Do they have entity attachments? What kind of entity attachment do they have? Do they have malevolent entity attachments or benevolent entity attachments? That all that all is a necessary key to actually what you're putting in your body. Majorly affecting you, your well-being, to confirm this story and these facts from metaphysics, from science to spirituality, in actuality is factuality. Is the stories that you see when you can look these up, when you see that people actually have gotten organs donated to them, they get that organ put in their body, and then they start taking on the characteristics of the being that they got that organ from. These are stories that are known. So why wouldn't you understand the fact of spirituality to physicality, metaphysics of everything? That is a energetically spiritual attachment that you are actually putting in your body, or you are giving someone else into their body so that then they could take on your being. Oh my God, what have they done? Oh my God, my nose is itching. Oh, my nose is itching. Crazy, 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 crazy. So, this is crazy. So, it just made my mind think and go sometimes. It's like because they actually do cloning and they do all these other type of things. Chimera. Okay, now it came to me. They called the woman a chimera. The woman was a chimera. So the thing that's depicted in Clash of the Titans is called a chimera. A lion that has a snake tail, a goat's head, and a lion head, and the goat head brings fire. So they compared her to a chimera. This is what a chimera is. This is what a clone is. When they take your blood, your DNA, and splice it with something else, also you can watch the movie Splice or Split. Is that what the movie's called? It just came out like 2, 3 years ago. Split with the white guy turned into, he's like the beast is coming, and he started crawling up the wall and shit, and you know, and he had like 20 different personalities inside of him. So doing these things and these mad scientists is what they do, um, is actually affecting our everyday and everything living. But and I also just seen newscasting from 5 months ago of China actually going to start doing human chimeras. And here we go with fucking the movie Doom, right? And uh, these people, these mad scientists playing God. But this is also, I seen Jurassic World came out too. This also has to do with Jurassic World. Remember in Jurassic World how they spliced all those different creatures and made one that was from like the T-Rex and the freaking the raptor, right? And they also gave it like fish DNA, frog DNA, chameleon DNA, and all kind of other like bird DNA and all kind of other shit. So they made this creature with all these different DNA splices in it, and it was actually able to, and it had the heat sensing and all this other kind of shit. So this is crazy. I don't want to think about that, but this is something that's actually happening. So they're making humanoid beings with animal DNA. This is going to be horrible. But at the end of the day, God has everything planned in its own way. It's just kind of scary because people need to heal in order to be ready for this shit. And I can see this. I could see what the hell could happen, and that is scary to me because I've already predicted a whole lot of things that's going on, and is actually happening now, and it actually already has happened and continues to happen, right? Like in California, the fucking gas price is ridiculous. I just seen a video where gas prices like fucking $6.50. It was Michael Black that made the fucking video. He's a fool. Michael Black actually made the fucking video, and I was like, I was done. He's like, let me roll my window up. I don't trust this white lady. He crazy. No pun intended to, let's see, alter race because everybody ain't bad. Everybody is not bad, but I see he's hilarious. So, anyways, they're doing these type of things because they don't want you to be prepared. I was prepared. That's one of my favorite movies. Watch it with your child. Hoodwinked. You'll get the kind of logic of the story between the pharmacist and the industries and the you know what I mean. The way I explain this on my Facebook to people, I'm gonna give you some broken down, easy science. Right? These are $1. Say if they had Princess Poppy, a unicorn, your child, everybody liked it. They made a movie out of it, right? A movie about squares. Everybody watched it, made $1 billion, $1 trillion off of it. They go and put this in the store. They sell it for a quarter. Everybody in the world got a quarter, right? How much money did they just make? Now you can imagine the destruction and the mass destruction of what this can set off, of selling this for a quarter. Meaning, it's putting money in their pocket, but also if they sell it at $5, somebody can't afford $5. You could take it to a bigger scale. Use your imagination. I'm just giving you a little rough draft. Say they sell it at $5 and somebody don't got $5, then you're considered better as that person that has $5. So the trifecta of being better than somebody has everything to do with morals and not to do with the price. Because the price is not going back to your pocket. The price is actually going back to somebody else's pocket. So you think you're better than somebody because you're buying somebody else's product for a higher price that somebody else can't afford. What make your morals, please, your morals. Uh, Hold on one second. Ooh, gotta have my stuff all up in the camera. So, oh, yeah, don't knock it down. Get my little butt cushion right here. So that's how I keep on breaking them down. And this is why they're mad. This is why they don't like me. Because I'm telling the truth and I'm going to keep telling the truth. So help me, God. So help me. So help me. So help me. So help me. What movie was Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or So Help Me? Monsters Inc. That's also another good movie and depiction of how emotions work and how they want you to stay angry, sad, depressed, and not knowing what's really going on around you and evolving and what they're creating in this world and how you can evolve to actually help yourself. Okay? Just like how they discovered they run off of fear, for one. They want you to be in fear. They want you to be scared of knowing yourself. They want you to be scared of gems and crystals and things that help protect you. They want you to be scared of these things. They want you to be scared of tarot reading when the freaking horrible liars of tarot world make it bad for the ones that are truth tellers and are actually guiding people to be healed, whole, and complete within themselves, and not to have to keep on looking for external sources of confirmation of self-love and self-care, right? And showing them the true way and how to do it and how to evolve as a person within themselves and how to heal their inner child, how to heal their masculine and feminine energy within them. Their inner child wound by, like I said, I used to go, if you check out my other YouTube channel, you'll see how I was, it's on my other YouTube channel. Oh, I was doing it through Facebook and I was doing it through Instagram. I was using those three platforms, but I don't think I was using YouTube a lot. But I was using YouTube a lot at that point because I was in Riverside. But anyways, they want you to be scared of these things. They want you to think it's the devil, and all the fucking devil's gonna come get your ass and eat off your ass and feed off your ass, and you're not even gonna know how depressed you are. Not depressed after you start changing your lifestyle. Then you're gonna see how much you are not depressed. You're gonna see how really true happiness feels, how it feels to be, not in a sunken place, not in a, why do I feel so empty? Why do I feel like I need this? Or why do I feel like I need that when it's keeping you broke? It's keeping you living above your means, right? This is the thing. This is the trick. They want money in their pockets to keep it out of yours, to keep you lost, confused, and sheep. But then they want to make us the black sheep, which I'm fine with that. I'm a good looking black sheep right here. And the truth telling black sheep and gonna tell them how it is and what it ain't gonna be around here. So this is what these people are doing. And 5 means change. That was 5 months ago. 5 means change. You gotta learn numerology. You gotta learn about angel numbers. You gotta learn about All of these things that, 1111 is, your angels are talking to you. Look up what it means and what do you feel about it. And a lot of people are not in tune with their feelings. You don't even know how in tune you are not in with your feelings because of all of these different toxins you've been putting in your body, all these GMOs and stuff like that, that actually blocks off certain nerve chemicals to your brain and your body and your spirit, which you have different chakras. All these different chakras within your body. You have a grounding chakra that's brown. You have one outside of that, that's gold and silver and all of that outside of your crown chakra, which is purple. You have what is dark purple, light purple, and then there's blue, and there's green, of course, your heart chakra, and then your solar plexus, which is yellow, then your sacral chakra, that's orange, and then your root chakra down there, that is red. So they want you to be out of balance. You being out of balance and not knowing how to heal these with different herbs and fruits and vegetables, and not knowing how to have the self-discipline in order to do these things is their ultimate goal. Their ultimate goal is to have you dependent on medications, to have you dependent on their half story of bullshittery to give to you to feed off of that and still be lost. So I'm telling you, mind, body, and soul, metaphysically, how this works with your body. How can you find out how it works for your body? Because my body is different from yours. Like, the level that I'm on, I'm just on a high elevated level. As a lot of us that are truth tellers are, they try to hush us, they try to kill us, they try to kidnap us, they try to do all kind of trauma. They try to rape you, they try to drug you, which recently I was drugged, and then I'm glad that at that time I was smart enough to just lock myself away to myself, and hopefully just was that way. Because there's people that know how to break into cars and doing all kind of shit, and my door is actually to where I can hear the air, and it was just most recently within the past couple of months that it got that way, and I was just like, what the hell, why am I hearing air? So they put like these little airbags, little things from like take your blood pressure, put it in the crack of your window, blow it up, and then have a little stick they can put and open your door, and or get the copper to your key, which undercover cop did. So all of these things seem impossible. Trust me, when there's a will, there's a freaking way, and they have made a way out of every fucking way to keep you dumbed down to the actualities of the dangers that are going on around you. And they want to make you look crazy in order for them to do certain things and for people to shun you out their life and whatever whatnot. But you know that happens for a purpose, for the purpose of well-being, of knowing that they wasn't your A1 day one. Your A1 day one's gonna be there with you, regardless of whatever else is going on. No matter how crazy they say you are, no matter how crazy they think you are, or whatever is going on. If somebody's trying to kill you, they're gonna be there for you. Fortunately, Spirit has been here for me, and I've had a spiritual teacher that has been there for me, and others as well that have joined and that know and are aware of what's actually going on and helping expose the truth to what's going on and actually making things right, because that's what's right. My eyes look so different, I promise you. Like, everything is changing with me. So this is my job and duty as an earth angel, to do these things and to expose these truths and to help people heal their inner child, and so they can have, heal their generations, for one, because things that you have done from your past, or your ancestors have done from their past, you now carry on into this life. And if you don't heal that, you will also pass that on to your children. And then you'd be like, oh, well, why are my children going through this, and da, 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 right? Um, it wasn't easy. It's not going to be easy. Healing hurts. Remember that. Healing hurts in many different fashions, forms of fashion. And like, for instance, me. I got shunned, I got left, I didn't have nobody but God. And at the end of the day, that's all you're going to have any and every time and all the time. You would hope to, right? So, y'all killing me. So then you just, hopefully you would come across somebody that is truthful. They can also connect you to other circles and groups that may be truthful. And usually, more 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be a group. It's going to be one individual out of the whole thing. Most people that are honest and truthful and as on a high vibration are really by themselves. Truly by themselves. Why is it so high? Yeah, most of them are by themselves. And they are really discreet on their information for safety reasons. And it's not nothing personal. And, people try to take it personal when it's not their life. They're not going through it. And, when people are not empathetic, that's why we are the empaths to heal, and hear out other people and, what they're going through and help guide them through what they're going through. And, um, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as Jim Carrey would say. So empaths are very empathic. I'm a Hyoka empath, to be exact. Um, um, One of the world's strongest empaths. Like, I can decipher a whole lot. It's just my natural gift. And if I didn't work on and attune my gift and help people attune their gifts and their well-being for them, and help elevating them and taking them to a higher level, then I wouldn't be doing my job and my work here on earth or any other plane, any other elevation of any other planes that there are. Because there are, what, 7 heavens or whatnot. We got a whole freaking universe. Come on now. We're more than 7 planetary alignments. And I realized I kind of blanked out on a video. I couldn't remember what Jupiter, not so much opposes, but is in relation to God, right? God is Zeus, Jupiter, and Saturn is Satan. Satan, for lack of a better word, represents Capricorn, um, things like that. Just different signs and symbolisms that you have to go through and understand. Just like Virgo, Virgo represents Earth. Pluto represents different a goddess like Kali, Krishna, these blue beings. We are all different. We're the same God and same goddesses and different timeline type deal, which are still angels. We just, that's another part of us that was in a different lifetime. And, we all exist at different lifetimes, we all exist at different lifetimes. We all do exist at different lifetimes. And it does depend on if you choose to take that journey in order to start healing and get to know who you are. And that's the ultimate goal. That's why all these distractions were set up, for you not to be able to know who you are. All right? So, breaking down the barriers, breaking it down, building ourselves back up, with that's what we call a tower moment. Um, I did see I Am the Tower come out. So, let me open the window back up, and then I'll get started on pulling the cards that came out. Oh, oh no. I want you to go all the way down. Okay, so I know my ear. Okay, so ouch. They were trying to tell me to be careful too. I heard that. So, oh, I'm like, why is it lighting up? I just turned the car on. Duh. So, anyways, preemie baby, special message, Black Widow. Aphrodite, goddess of. I didn't finish writing this one. Okay, I gotta finish writing on that one. Aphrodite. Aphrodite is a goddess. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, Aphrodite has to do with childbirth as well. So these different gods, goddesses have different representations and what they can help bring to us. They are also aligned with different deities. Deities does not mean necessarily they are demonic. Orishas are not deities. Well, they are deities, but it's not as people perceive them to be. Like Oshun and Papa Legba, Shango. These are some pretty powerful beings, that are actually in bodies. you know. Okay, preemie baby, special message. Don't summon me. Athena, goddess of war. King Tut, Anunnaki. Uh, Mantis beings. And mantis are more bug-like